How you doing? I'm Tony.
And I'm Danielle, and we're Dead Posey, and you're watching Ramsey.
What did you think about the vibe of the crowd and of the festival in general?
You know, the crowd's why we're here. You know, without the fans, there is no show to be had. So they were all fabulous. Couldn't complain. How about you?
My favorite festival we've played was today. Very welcoming. You never know what it's going to be like coming over from the States. It's our third time here, and each time's gotten better and better. And Download did not disappoint at all. It's a great crowd. Troopers for coming out at the pre-noon sets, and it's just such a great vibe here. Everyone's been amazing. So nothing but five-star energy.
Yeah. I mean, so many people out there are so passionate about rock music. That's why we're all here. If you had to describe to someone what the spirit of rock and roll was, what would you say?
Piss and vinegar. It's all about piss and vinegar and chaos and just being your true, authentic self. That is rock and roll.
Freedom. I think freedom, you know.
Yeah.
Piss and vinegar and freedom.
I've heard freedom said a lot, and that does cover it quite well. You know, freedom to be who you want to be, wear what you want to wear.
Exactly.
All are welcome, truly, you know.
Yeah, 100%. And I've seen you guys posting online every now and then. Rock and roll ain't dead.
Nope, it's not. That's our tagline right now on our Instagram bio.
Yeah.
It's not. Rock and roll ain't dead, kids. That's it.
And I've seen that you guys have been in quite a few TV shows actually. Lucifer, Teen Wolf, and then randomly Jack Whitehall travels with his father.
That one actually paid pretty well, so we needed that.
Yeah.
The great thing about that kind of stuff is obviously it helps expose your music to people that wouldn't know who you are, but it helps fund a band when it's getting started. Allows you to buy gear, rent bands, hire folks and stuff for tours. So we're very fortunate that happened. But it reminds us that really what it's all about is getting out there and playing live, writing songs, making the music, and getting out there and having real connections with people. So that's what we're all about now.
But if you could be on any sort of film soundtrack, what sort of film do you think you would want to be on?
We're going with this.
Yeah, I mean, David Lynch is one of our faves. So if we might have a song he might like. It's called Moonstruck Lunatics. It's going to be on our full-length album. It's very vampy and moody, so I think it'd be a perfect David Lynch soundtrack. So, David, if you're watching, give us a call.
100%. And you guys are from Los Angeles, right? I absolutely love the Sunset Strip. Been there many times.
Yeah.
But I hear that venues are closing down and things like that.
Speaking of which,
we actually the Viper Room, one of the famous rooms there, we just played there on another tour we were on a few weeks ago, and I think like next month it's closing down forever. And it's the site of a lot of famous, shows and everything.
It was a good night though when we played the Viper Room.
Yeah.
The crowd was as if it was the 90s again when Johnny Depp owned it. It was a great night. We were touring with this burlesque rock and roll group, Little Miss Nasty.
That's awesome.
As well as Gina and the Eastern Bloc, which is a great band from the States as well.
Yeah.
So we just toured up in the Little Rock venue that night, so it was a good time.
Yeah, that's sad to hear that venue's shutting down because it's got so much history surrounding it.
Luckily, some of the even older ones, like the Troubadour and the Roxy, I don't think those are closing. We'll see. So we've got to keep a little of the rock and roll spirit on Sunset.
Yeah, we don't need just a bunch of condos on fucking Sunset.
Yeah. As long as the rainbow stays, for sure, that has to stay.
I had my birthday there, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, the one time I did go there, I managed to meet Lemmy from Motorhead.
Used to be a fixture there, yeah.
Exactly.
Don't they have a statue of
I
Lemmy?
think they do.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Amazing.
I think he used to live around the corner.
Yep.
So,
Oh, I've hung out with him there a couple times back in the day.
Love that.
Quick drinks, but he was always there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's such a friendly guy, always wanting to talk to anyone. So looking at a lot of your music on YouTube, obviously you have a lot of attitude about a lot of your videos, but one that stood out to me was, sorry I'm Not Dead, and I just wondered what that track was about.
You know, it's first and foremost about sexism,
Okay.
and it's just basically about you can't hold down the wrath of a woman, and we're coming for vengeance, and we will be equals. And I feel like we're more than on our way at this point. In rock music, you know, there's so many talented female rock musicians and singers, and I feel like we're still cutting through it because there's still a ratio problem, in my opinion. It's more than my opinion, it's a fact. So it's basically just trying to cut through that, and all us women help each other make that ratio even out a little bit more. But it's also just in life in general. So, but I love men too. This is not a I hate men thing at all.
Thank you so
it's
much.
more. It's more it's more of an equals thing. You know what I mean? Even Steven, even playing grounds. So.
Especially in rock and roll, because it's great to see a lot more women in rock. You know, that's a good thing. But it's still, like you said, still need even more. You know, we need.
And it's also that thing too. What I noticed is, you know, as a woman, I don't want to come into like, oh, I'm one of the boys. I want to be a fucking woman.
Yeah.
You know, we're just as badass in our ways. We don't have to be part of the boys and to fit in. Like, fuck that shit. I feel like that's even cutting some women off.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just want us to all be people all coming together. So whatever that takes, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. And I think there is times where you think it's getting better, and some places it is, but it's still very present.
Well, the radio, man, the radio is bullshit. If the radio's listening, play more females, man. There's so many rock singers that are female vocalists that kill it in different bands, and I feel like it's like 20 male bands and only like one female. It's crazy.
That's so true. And also get more female radio presenters. That would be great.
Female everything. There are plenty. They are everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's just the ratio thing. So we can all be in this together, because all of us are very mixed today, and I love it. This is what I like to see.
Yeah, there's lots of women in here today, and it hasn't always been like that over the years. So it's good to
Interesting.
see.
No, it's very good to see.
We're on the way, I think.
Even our today on the monitors, it was a woman doing the monitors. She's fucking killing
She
it.
was fantastic. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah. Shout out to Kim.
I love that, yeah. So what's next for your band?
You know, we are going home to finish our first full length, which we're excited about. So we're gonna finish that, and then just touring.
Yeah.
You know, 2 years got robbed from all of us, so we're just wanting to get out there and just be on the road non-stop until the wheels fall off. So
Brilliant. So hopefully we'll see you back in the UK at some point.
most definitely you will.
We're actively trying. We've got our agent looking at a few opportunities, just finding the right one that
The
offers
business
it to us.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then putting singles out, record, touring, the huge, cool videos, all of it's coming. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, well, thank you very much for speaking to me today. Hope you have a brilliant rest of the day.
You too, my love.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.